Hello, YouTube modeling community. Mike here, Mike's Miniature Motors. It's Throwback Thursday time again, guys. And what we have here this morning is the Monogram Revell Superbird. Excuse me. I bought this when it first came out in the. I didn't look on ScaleMates, but I knew it was in the late 80s. Was really excited, and I always thought these cars were kind of cool when I was growing up. And I ran out and bought it right away. It's blue on the box on that version. In fact, this was molded in blue. I remember starting it pretty quickly. I went and I tried the first time I painted it. This is the second paint job. First time I tried painting it was with the Boyd. He had a pearlescent green. It was a lighter green, and it was one of my first airbrush jobs. I had one of those Testors. It was made out of blue plastic, and it was I don't know what you call where it's got the jar on the bottom, because I've been using gravity feed for a long time. I forget what they call the other one, but and it came with the can of Propel, and anyway. Needless to say, I didn't do a very good job of it, and I wasn't very happy. I mean, the paint was thin, and I really didn't know what I was doing back then. I just knew I liked the color, and I tried it. Anyway, to make a long short, guys, I stripped it, okay, because I wasn't happy with it. And back then, I used Pine Sol. I didn't know anything about Purple Power, and Pine Sol is what I used. And I would use the Easy Off oven cleaner back in the day. Anyway. For whatever reason, it made the plastic brittle. And when I went to try to pinch it, because it's got those triangular pieces that go in, and you got to pinch it and make it go down so the hood works, I broke the hood. And then I also broke, I forget if it was this or this, but I remember I ended up breaking the fin as well. Trying to, clean it up, test it. Anyway, so it was a big crack, and so it was beyond my skill set at the time, and I put it back in the box, and it sat for probably 20 years, maybe 25. Anyway, to make a long short, I know I'm kind of getting off here. The paint here is the Testors, the one shot. So fast forward many years till Testors making that one shot. Went to Hobby Lobby one time, and they had the can this blue on sale, and I thought, oh, I'll try it. And I was like, what could I put it on? I said, oh, you know what? Let me. Looks like it'd be a good match for the Superbird. So I pulled it out, and now I've got the skills to fix the hood and this, that, and the other. So did all that. Yeah, I don't know if I lost the pieces or what, but I ended up gluing the hood shut, because if you were able to see the motor, you'd see it doesn't have a fan, doesn't have a belt. I can't tell. I know the air cleaner's not on there. I don't know if the intake's gone, so I don't know if going back that far, maybe I used that stuff on something else, or I lost it in all the moves, because I remember I was living in my first apartment when I bought this, for whatever that's worth. So, but the hood is glued on. The interiors, you can't tell, but it's decently detailed, especially for I know I built the chassis and painted the interior, and I know I did most of it, at least sub-assemblies back in the day, but I didn't have a paint job on the car. I know I definitely did not do bare metal foil back in the day. So this is basically just if you want to say, a body build. Because like I said, I know that the hood is glued on. I tried to open it the other day, and I was going, why doesn't it open? Why didn't it open? And I looked underneath, tried to push something through there, and I was like, oh, that's right. Anyway, guys, kind of babbling on. So if you like it, the routine, thumbs up, thumbs down, questions, comments. I need to tell y'all I'm going to be out of... I'm going to be watching videos I may not post next week. My wife came home on Monday, and I was out in the garage, and She came home from picking up my son, and I'm out in the garage working on something, I forget what, and I look over underneath the truck, her little Ford Edge. There's a big old puddle, and I'm like, oh, she's got a leak of some sort. So I pop the hood and kind of can't really tell where it's from. So I go underneath the truck, and she's got a 3.5 V6 in her Ford Edge, and there's a weep hole in the bottom of the engine. And I was like, oh, great. Maybe her water pump's going out. We got like 112, 115,000 on the truck. So I came inside and said, I YouTubed what's it take to change the water pump, on a Ford Edge 3.5, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure y'all have done the same kind of stuff before. And the darn water pump is inside the block. It's behind the timing chain. When they designed this thing, I don't know what they were thinking. I've never done a water pump that's inside. Anyway, to make it long short, here I go again, Babylon. It's going to take me a while to fix that truck. Took it to the shop, got an estimate. They want like $6,000. Took it to another shop. They want like 5.5. If you look up the parts, I'm looking at maybe about a $350 investment for the water pump, and I'm going to do the timing chain as long as I'm in there, the guides and all that stuff. 4 gallons of fluid, that's what it holds. Anyway, everything it takes to do the job, I'm looking about $350, $400 after taxes, things like that. So it'd be kind of stupid for me to invest, $6,000. That'd be a good down payment on something new versus, doing this repair. So I do work, so I'll be what I call baby steps, doing a little of this, little of this, little of this, till I get it all apart and get it all back together. So I'm not going to really have any modeling time because that's going to take up my spare time. Excuse me again. And then found out from my mom yesterday she's coming. She wants to come down for Thanksgiving, so I'll have her from the 22nd to the 1st. So she takes a lot of my time as well. So hopefully I can get the edge done before she comes. We'll see. And then she'll be here. So just want to give you all a heads up, guys. I know it's a much longer video than I usually try to make, but just kind of wanted to give you all a heads up on why I will or won't be responding to videos or posting anything. So anyway, guys, y'all take care. If you've stuck with me this long, God bless, and have a great weekend. Mike out. Bye-bye.